Hello, this is Steve Hermann, author of Mediumship Mastery, the ultimate guide available on Amazon, and I'm going to talk a little bit about certification in mediumship. I teach mediumship full-time worldwide. I work with individuals, I work with groups, and helping people to become more proficient as vehicles for the higher personalities in the spirit world to work through, with both the healing as well as with the mediumistic guidance and evidence of survival that is able to be conveyed. Mediumship's fantastic. Mediumship is dynamic. The more education you receive when it comes to working with the spirit world, the more training, it's just a good thing. And you can't get enough of it. So certification, do you need certification? Well, I've been certified as a medium since 1989 with the National Spiritualist Association of Churches, the oldest, the largest, and the most conservative spiritualist religious body here in the United States. It took me several years of hard study and a lot of work, and I'm very, very, very happy that I went through that certification process. I think that minimally should be at least a couple years involved for any type of certification process. My own experience in teaching is it usually takes about 4 or 5 years. Even with someone who's naturally open, they can see the spirit people, they can hear them. It takes usually about 4 or 5 years just for someone to discipline themselves, just for the chemistry to be the right way, for them really to have a very solid foundation for the spirit world to be able to work with them. It doesn't happen overnight. Mediumship, it's not microwavable. So certification is a really good thing. I did a Google search on mediumship certification before I started this video, and it was a couple pages of all these different, on Google, of all these different schools, different mediums offering different courses of study. So that's a good thing. But I would just caution you, if it's something that you do just on a Saturday afternoon or for a week, and then you get a piece of paper at the end of it, I would question that. That's not a long time. I don't care if you're doing it all day, for a couple days, or for a week. It's just insufficient. If it's 4 months, 6 months, or 9 months, even a year, that's not really long enough in terms of the period. Now, it's different for different people. There's some people that are just so open to the spirit world. But I know in my own experience in teaching thousands of students internationally, even someone who's really talented, they're very open to the spirit world. They can hear the spirit world. They can work with them. It's not like their analytical mind's blocking things. It takes about 4 or 5 years for that individual to obtain a very solid foundation. Despite being open to the spirit world, part of the maturity process as a medium and really fine-honing the skills is learning how to exercise discipline over the ability when you're actually connecting with the spirit world. And that's not something that can be rushed. It certainly is not microwavable. It doesn't happen overnight. So any type of certification, it's not something that's just, I'm going to spend the money on this world-famous medium's offering this course, or I'm going to this one school, and I'm a certified medium now. Mediumship's not a franchise. You can't buy mediumship. There used to be this one medium here in the States, and he would literally teach people how to develop different phases of mediumship while they were asleep. He would tell them that he would go out of his body and that he would teach them, and they would spend lots of money that way. I don't think they ever really unfolded the various types of mediumship that he promised them. But with this type of work, the more training you can get, the more learning that you can get, the better. It's a good thing. But you've dedicated yourself to working as a channel for the spirit world. And the more that you improve yourself, the more intellectually you understand how this stuff works, the more practical hands-on experience you have. That's where the solid foundation is going to come. And in one sense, you may never obtain a piece of paper that says you're certified as a medium. A piece of paper you can put on your wall to impress all your clients. You can have the certification written in your advertisements and on your business card. You have these credentials. It's important to have credentials on a physical plane level. It's very, very, very important. But the certification that you will obtain will be one given by God, by the world of spirit, for the capabilities that are actually there. And that's something which has to be earned through hard work over a period of time. But I highly recommend you, if you're studying mediumship, to really get involved in this more. And if you go through different programs of study, that's a really good thing. But just use your discernment when it comes to this stuff. Just like I say, you should certainly, just like if you went to a university, you're going to pay money for the courses. But universities will also, if you take a course and you don't perform up to par, they're going to fail you. They're going to hold you back when you get graded, when you get marked. It's not like, oh, we're just going to pass you because you spent the money and you're taking the particular course. And that really should be the same way with any type of program of study with mediumship too. Now, you don't just go through the motions, but you actually have to obtain some type of higher level, and there should be some type of standard educationally, and it should be on a very, very, very high level that you actually really have to work through. It's not just something which is you pay the money and it's easy to obtain, or you take the class and hey, that's it, you're certified. No, there has to be some type of quality, type of standard when it comes to this type of thing. I know in the States that they used to have these ads in the back of comics and magazines, achieve your high school diploma. You could mail away. They're called diploma mills. I mean, there are places you can go. You get your PhD on a Saturday. Well, mediumship shouldn't be that way either. It's something, the training you get, the education you get, it's invaluable. So those are just a few of my ideas on mediumship and on the certification aspect of it. I think that it's a really good thing. I don't think you absolutely need to have it. I also lean more toward the religious bodies that are involved in issuing certification, just because they're really not motivated out of any type of profit other than wanting to train quality workers to work within their centers or their churches. My book, Mediumship Mastery, has a lot of very good exercises in terms of your own unfoldment, if you're interested in the training type of aspect, or if you're running groups. Anyway, I am into the whole teaching aspect of this, so please keep in touch, and please subscribe to my channel, and share this video with others, and may God bless each and every one of you.